Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday, and of course that was the sounds of Classic FM, and nothing makes me happier than getting into the sounds of Classic FM and it being a really lovely song. I actually don't know what this big bird of prey up there, wow. I actually don't know what this song is called, but it is beautiful. Gosh, that's a scraggly little one. I am on my way to TOWCESTER and Hicks for a first fitting for a little autumn winter tweed number. I am going to have quite the collection, which I quite like. I think I'm going to have quite a collection of tailoring and a collection of dresses or gowns. Dresses and gowns. I just like collecting things. I'm fitting this in on a Sunday because I know I've mentioned that I've had a few busy weeks and Jeff has been moving heaven and earth and really putting the pressure on to get me in because he knows otherwise I won't come in. So I'm going in on a Sunday, and when I tell you it is the most beautiful Sunday we've had for a long time. I feel like they're just getting more beautiful as the season progresses. It is about 14 degrees at the moment and a lot of the leaves are turning, so you're starting to see the shades of amber, gold, yellow coming through in the trees and the foliage and the fauna. It is glorious, but also there's a little bit of a chill in the air as well, which feels autumnal. It feels like you want to put your coat on, you want to put your woolies on, and you want to perhaps light the fire, is all I'm going to say. But the sun has been shining and the wind has been blowing, and I've left my husband doing a big old clean out of the chicken coop at home. So I'm going to get on with my day, head to see Jeff and start the process of my next few pieces. This is the gorgeous fabric that I fell in love with. It was hanging in the shop when I walked in, and it just completely stole my heart. So this is more of a brown, did you say, that's in here rather than a burgundy? But yes, to me, it's got such warm undertones to it. It's more autumnal here, a brown. And obviously the background is a green. Yeah. This also is a very unusual colour because it's a very dark blue but almost a purple tint. Yeah, it's like a graphite-y kind of colour, isn't it? So accessories you can have some fun with. Yeah, this is really, really lovely. And we're thinking 3-piece suit for this particular order. And we're just trying to decide whether we're going to go with velvet sort of details on it. I was looking at this brown Laura Piana, but I'm not 100% sure. So I think what we're going to do is leave it open and decide later down the process. We're just looking at buttons, and I'm always being controversial. I like the darker ones, but Jeff likes the lighter ones. But this is a Porter and Harding fabric, and I just feel like that's such a lovely nod to my little Portaline. But we have lots of new fabrics and tartans and tweeds in to choose from. Oh, the herringbone. Oh wow. Oh my god. See, I love the simplicity of that. Even that in a curtain I think is lovely. Oh, these feel incredible. Got those ones in there. They're almost like a lighter all wool, made in Scotland as well, so you know that I love that. These ones look a little bit chunkier. Let's have a look at these. Oh yes. Wow. All pure wool. Oh yes, this is definitely a bit of me. Oh wow. Gosh, I could have 100 jackets made and I'd still want more. And coats. Yeah. Oh my gosh, coats. Yeah. Yeah, I think those are really lovely. Yeah, yeah, yeah. These are too lights. Yes, I agree. Okay. They're almost but obviously statement. Natural horn, so each one is different. Totally different. Yeah, really lovely. Okay, so we'll do the dark brown. Lovely. And these are, most buttons have 4 holes. These only have 2. It's just the way we have them made, and they're lovely. Otherwise, particularly bigger ladies, they can move them all over the place. Yeah. It looks better and you feel better. Yeah. Okay.
Are you exercising? Are you working out at all or nothing?
Yeah, no, I work out quite a lot, but I just haven't over the last sort of 2 weeks as much.
So I'm going to make the sleeve just a little bit wider as well.
Yeah.
The cuff is good, this is good, but through your elbow and through here slightly wider. That's okay now.
Yeah, good.
But it was incredible how much I had to let that out, but it didn't make sense.
It's nuts, isn't it?
I've still got to work for your master pattern, but now I can adjust it, and that's what we'll do. I'll cut a new pattern now for what we're doing, and then you'll have the traditional hacking style, longer style, and then you'll have the slightly shorter, softer, more relaxed look.
Right.
And then it depends what you pick in the future.
Yeah.
For where you're going to which one you want to have made.
Yeah.
In fact, from the original one, it might be slightly down.
Wow. Okay, so boobs are bigger.
Well, no.
Back's bigger.
No, I didn't say that. Your chest or your bust area is bigger. It's moved.
Shoulders bigger.
It moved, yeah.
This has to have grown because trousers don't fit me anymore.
Here. Yes.
Is that my?
Yeah, well, over the widest point of your seat.
I think that's it there.
Your seat and from when I first measured you, you're up an inch.
An inch?
A whole inch.
I've gained an inch on my bum.
You have?
Wow. Well, do you know what? It's noticeable.
Yeah, well, you notice when you're putting some of the old clothes on.
Yeah.
Even like those linens I made you see, you probably just put that little bit on. Here you are up.
I've actually ended up swapping over to my blazer in this outfit because I think it looks so lovely with an all ivory look. But Jeff and I were just talking and he was telling me about one of his other clients and how she's had a coat made by him that's 15 years old. I'm going to show it to you because she's brought it back, and it's wool and cashmere.
Cashmere.
So it's a classic black coat, and this is what I try to explain with these things all the time, is that these are the types of pieces that are going to last in your wardrobe, and you're going to wear them so much because they fit you beautifully. They're going to... Ooh.
That's where she's worn.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So this is what we were saying, is that she's worn and loved this piece so much.
Every winter for 15 years.
Every single winter for 15 years.
On a train.
And so now she's starting to see those slight signs of wear, a little bit on the bottom. And so she's...
Right on the hip.
Yeah, she's brought it back in to just give it a bit of a...
No, nothing. She's given up on that one.
Oh, right. So she's going to get a new one.
I've validated it 3 times.
Yeah.
To keep it going.
Yeah.
And now she's reordered it, copy it, Jeff, for another one.
Right.
And I've just cut the second
15 years. Yeah. That is what we should be like with clothing. And I know whenever I say something like this, people are like, Lydia, you show so much on your channel. And I do. I'm a passionate person when it comes to fashion. But I am only ever showing you things should you be in the market for it. I'm never saying you need this in your life. I really, really want you to be buying things that you think you're going to be wearing regularly. Like, I'm the type of person that, you know, I've got suits and things like that that maybe are a little bit more flamboyant, and those are the things that I have for special occasions because I end up going to things a lot like that. But I want you to purchase things or order things or have things made that you really think are going to last a lifetime in your wardrobe, and that coat is such a great example of what having something made that fits your body exactly to your specification. She's going to have picked the lining in there. Every final detail is going to have been picked by her, and she gets to just come in and do it all again and get the same level of reliability from a piece in her wardrobe, and I just love that. So that's what I'm always talking about. Oh, okay, right, finished up at TOWCESTER and Hicks, heading home to my husband. I always absolutely love catching up with Jeff. He's got he reminds me of my grandma. He's just like catching up with someone that I have a real like affinity with, and I think that's why I find it so funny when people always say that I sort of dress a little bit older, because I have definitely always felt like I was an old soul in a young body. I always hung out with people older than me when I was growing up. I value old things in life. I like antiques. I like the old way of doing things, and so it kind of makes sense. So when I'm with someone like Jeff, I can have a very, very interesting and informative, and I hope on both sides, and we have a lot of the same values. And I think one of the things that he was saying today is that, and I think this is such an amazing point, what he was saying was that if men took half of the pride that women take in their appearance, they would never struggle for business in any way, shape or form, and whilst TOWCESTER and Hicks don't struggle, they've got an amazing network of clients, they would be inundated. But I do think that that is changing. It's slowly, I think, hearing that story about that lady's coat, she paid $2,500 for that coat initially, and she has worn that coat every autumn winter to commute to work in for 15 years, and only now has she accepted that, you know, it's probably past its best and she's going to get another one. And Jeff was saying that that works out roughly at cost per wear of £2.50. That is what our approach to fashion should be. And I know, like I said in there, I know I show a lot of fashion, but my job is to show you fashion. That is exactly what my job is. If you think about when brands bring out new collections, they need people to see their collections, because if those people need to buy a new coat or a new jumper or whatever, they need to know where to go. They hope that they will go to their brand, and that's how it works. I am never ever showing you things in the hope that you feel like you need to keep up with me, and I think that that's something that I've said consistently on my channel, and I've always spoken really clearly about the fact that I never say that you need something. Like, I can be very passionate about things and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is what I've always wanted in my wardrobe or whatever, but my language, I hope I've tried to be quite conscious of, because I only want you to be interested in buying these things if you need them. And I really hope that one day, not just because obviously my nonna did this as well, but I really, really hope that one day we go back to that sort of old way of approaching fashion, whereby we buy something and we're thinking of this as like the coat that we wear all the time, and it's got to last us X amount of time, so it needs to be the best fabric. And I definitely am trying to do that more in my wardrobe with the pieces that I have. And so getting to showcase somewhere like TOWCESTER and Hicks, which is a family-run business, Jeff is absolutely incredible at what he does. So that's my 10 pence anyway. And I would always suggest, I know that quite a few of you now go to Jeff for your very special pieces and things like that, but I hope to just send more people their way. For if you've got a passion for tailoring and you want things to fit you beautifully and last you a long time, but also do so in an unstuffy environment, they're just wonderful there. If you're local, you can pop in. I think it's great. Anyway, home to the husband. I'm going to see what he's been doing, because he's been working in the garden all day, and I think that the heavens are about to open. There is nothing like a return home to pie and mash on the kitchen island. Which pies did you go for?
These are the venison ones.
So these are venison pies from Piper's Farm, and they're so good. They come freezable, 2 pies in each box, so we can just keep them in there up until, I think we can keep them until March or April now.
So they're handmade venison and port pie.
Handmade venison and port pies. You get 2 of them, perfect with mash, and then Ali has made gravy as well. And these are the things that we keep stored in our freezer for days when we're like a little bit too tired to cook anything from scratch, but we still want to eat things that are delicious, good produce, and obviously farmed here in England at Piper's Farm, which is brilliant. And Mr. Millen Gordon has got the fire roaring in here. I think what we're going to do is start Joan, which was the series that we went down to London to sort of have a little bit of a immersive experience with and see a few clips from the show. It's got Sophie Turner from Game of Thrones in it, and the clips that we saw were absolutely amazing. And what I think about with this particular show is that I think the styling was really, really impeccable and just really well done, and I think it's going to be quite influential, because you'll see there's a lot of 80s inspiration at the moment anyway, so they've really put this series out at the right time. But I think this is going to sort of influence that that sort of trend coming through at the moment, and it'll do so even more. 6-part series, launches today. When you're watching this, it will be Thursday, and I'll let you know what we think.
1 minute.
Oh, good morning everyone. It is Monday and it is a cold and wet start to the week, but I am wearing obviously colour appropriate attire. I'm in almost head to toe ivory. I'm wearing my Sinead Keary coat from my edit that also comes in black, but we're being impractical today. I've got an NPL cashmere like cropped jumper that works really well with these Goelia trousers. These Goelia trousers are so good. They're supposed to be full length, but these are almost like a crop on me. So for wet days like today, they actually work really well. I love a long trouser, but they are not weather appropriate. I am off to London today to have my hair cut before heading to a late night shoot with Karen Millen. We should be wrapping about 8-9 o'clock this evening and then coming home. So it's going to be a bit of a sporadic, busy day, but I'm all set. And this is going to be my first shoot with the new hair and the complete new look as well, because we're going to decide whether we're going short or whether we're keeping it long. I know my husband doesn't like short hair, so it's probably never going to be short, but I was thinking about taking a few inches off just to re-healthify my hair. But this is the outfit. Goelia trousers, Emmy London ballet flats, Hermes belt, Hermes bag. Perfume is Citrodon Absolute, because it's like a orange blossomy, but like a warm orange blossom. So if you love usually like orange blossom fragrances, which I do, you will love this fragrance because it's got like that cozy feel to it as well. But yes, I am set and ready for London. On set, and I'm running very late, which is not like me at all. So yeah, I'm trying to fix things. I almost had like a whole bath at the hairdressers. It took so much of my makeup off.
It's alright, we're going to smash through this.
Yes.
Now I'm seeing this tool in action though.
So good.
I like the fact it's oval as well.
And it's got straightening bits, so it's like a straightening hot brush, if you know what I mean. So you get like the smoothness of straighteners, but the volume of like a Dyson Airwrap.
Very clever.
But it's very hard to get it to work on my hair. Sorry, I haven't caught up with you just yet. I've just been and had my hair cut, and it's like my sort of winter maintenance cut. So I feel like we've taken a lot off and it really does feel super healthy. I feel like I'm like addicted to getting my hair cut at the moment. But we're on set at the moment with Karen Millen shooting the Christmas collection, and I showed a sneak peek of a dress on my stories, and I don't think I was prepared for how much you guys loved that dress as well. Everyone was like, where can we get this? Can I get it now? Oh my goodness. Well, there is a skirt as well. I'm only going to show you a few little bits and pieces from this collection because it's just so exciting for me to be able to do some kind of like party wear, sultry, velvety numbers has been such a dream, and these pieces are absolutely exquisite, and this skirt is one of these pieces. So if I pop you there, hopefully you can see me. Look at the volume in this skirt. It's got one of those really big hems, like, so the hem of the skirt actually holds its shape, so it gives it this big voluminous, and it's got pockets as well, but big voluminous like silhouette, and it moves so beautifully. And this is literally the darkest, most luxurious velvet, I think. Do you know what? It feels exactly like my Dior dress. I'm just going to say it. I love, love, love my Dior dress. I think it's like an heirloom piece. But this skirt is like the midi, wet weather appropriate, more sort of like casual option, because obviously my Dior dress is like a gown, but this is like something that I could wear with a white shirt, a little basque, a blazer. Oh, so many options. Anyway, I'm gonna go shoot it. Oh, hello there. I can tell me flies up.
sorting the Italian in you.
Oh gosh. Honestly, it's like a full-time job managing this hair. It needs its own manager. Up to the job?
No.
Also, can I just ask one question, Grace? You know how much I love you. How have you managed to get lipstick on your cheek?
To be continued. Today is not the day. This coat is everything.
This is going to be so nice for like, you know, like if you go to like a nice carol concert or something like that, this would be the nice thing to wear. You go for like the Christmas lights switch on, smart thing to wear. But also if you're doing like a black dress and you want a coat over the top, the black details from the embroidery.
Yeah, you can't even see it on camera that well, but I'll go closer.
The lace, it's not even, it's like embroidery and lace. It's just so pretty. And it's got a lovely shape as well.
Stunning.
Stunning! Absolutely stunning.
Go get your bum in front of the camera.
Your favourite burgundy bitch is back. Carrie looked at me then like, who? Whose favourite burgundy bitch are you? But what I mean is, my whole life at this present moment in time is burgundy. And I'm just honestly not mad about it. The skirt has pockets. This is really beautiful because you can also go for this like halter leg, but then there is also a shirt that goes with it. The skirt obviously is just another one of those skirts with like a double hem, which is my favourite. There's so much fabric in this as well, and I just think it looks gorgeous. This looks so lovely with some like chandelier earrings, but also if you wanted to go for this like more molten jewellery style, absolutely love. Let's get on to that, get it shot.
I think the skirt needs movement. I think it needs this. Yeah, it's the skirt for this. Yeah, no, it's full length, but this is for the e-com for the skirt. And a headache tablet.
Oh, it's a hard life being a woman. Just don't tell my grandma I said that. Oh, she'd be like, we are having a little bit of a break because we have ploughed through e-commerce. And now we are on to campaign and this burgundy number.
Take a shot every time she says burgundy.
It's my entire personality this season. And I'm allowed to because, you know, it's been made a trend. So now I'm like, I can get the bag, I can get the skirt, I can get the shoes, I can get the top, I can even get the knickers if I want to.
Do you want to?
No.
Wait, stay there!
Oh, you're very warm.
Get back in there. Love that you think it's photo. Oh, that's really cute.
Oh my goodness, if you missed out on the black taffeta shirt dress from last year, we have her upgraded sister. This is the burgundy taffeta, but with beautiful embellished details, so it really adds a little element of something. I love this so much. Oh my gosh, I actually think I prefer the silhouette of this one. We've given it just so much more structure, and then that nipped in waist, the floral details in the beautiful navy blue. Oh my gosh, this is so gorgeous. And obviously you can wear this buttoned up, which means that anyone who's like wanting a bit more modest fashion, then hopefully this one delivers as well.
First move though, you literally just went.
So like we can bring this back round to have less of a shadow.
Be honest, say it now for everyone.
Grandma's earrings making the shoot. Oh my gosh, this will be something to like look back on in a few years when I wear these. But this is the dress.
The dress.
Look at it. Just look it. That's all I can say. The bows, the taffeta bows, everything about this is like elegance, understated, but absolute class from start to finish. The nipped in bodice, which has its own boning, which really, really makes it like...
You can't really see that here. Let's go
here.
Yeah. Oh, there we can see the bodice.
This dress is the dress. I think for me, if my Karen Millen collections stopped tomorrow, I can rest easy that I brought this dress to the world, because this is the dress of my dreams. Not just because it is black velvet, so it almost has that like luxe but festive feel to it. Velvet is something that I just love, love, love to wear at this time of year, or Christmas time. But also the rich blackness of this. It is so rich, so deep, and just so beautiful. But then with the bows, it just sets the whole dress off. They hold their own, the hem holds its own, and then the bodice is fully boned, which I think creates this sharp neckline that is just perfect and so demure. But also, I did mention on stories, I think, that you could wear the straps like down. You'd obviously have them done tighter than this, but you can wear it like this. It was actually designed to be worn with the straps down, obviously, like that. But I love how it gives it a really sharp neckline when you have them up as well. So there's a few different ways. I know some of you will probably put it into a halter neck as well and tuck the straps in. There's a number of different ways, and I just think this dress is elegance personified. That's it. I can rest easy. This is my greatest work right here, and I'm very, very happy with it.
Lovely. Oh my God, that might be it.
Oh my God!
Keep going. Spinny spin. Oh, these are working. I like this.
Ooh.
How many earrings? Too much? Is it too much?
No, it's lovely.
More earrings!
Where are the earrings from? Yeah. Yeah. Can we go back? Oh, can we do portrait again? Sorry, just these are so beautiful. Yeah, it doesn't work. Yeah, it is a bit. The ones of you sat on the floor, it's a bit drama school.
Not on this shoot. It's all coming out.
You look so clumpy right now. There is no elegance going on.
It's up
She's Miss What a Disgrace.
The velvet tuxedo, which I just think is like bows and velvet dreams in the most like nipped in but like power trouser vibe. I love it, absolutely love it, and I'm wearing it with flat shoes, so you can, if you want, wear it with flat shoes and be really, really comfortable. I love this as like a work outfit as well, like a festive work outfit. This just works on so many different occasions, and then if you want to add like some sparkles or some pearls or whatever, you can, but it's a real versatile piece. You can wear the jacket on its own if you wanted to go for some like peg trousers, something a little bit like, but then you've got the trousers on your own as well, so there's just so many different ways. I love it, so let's shoot it.
Can we just point out the grey grain on the trousers, because I think that makes them a bit more like cool, and you can dress them up or down.
Well, I love that it's not satin. I
Yeah,
love that it's
so
grey
it's
grain.
like I don't know if the camera will pick it up. Yeah,
But it's like a little bit more...
all the way down the leg, and that's what's on the collar and stuff as well.
And on the bows.
And those. Now we can go shoot it.
Yeah. Although I think, do these earrings work, or I think we might need the diamonds again for this one.
Okay. I like the shadow.
It's more of a top shadow, see?
Yes.
Whereas before it's like the full
yeah,
body.
it's a bit more, yeah.
You are weird.
Maybe it's all too light. There's something I quite like about it.
I mean, I quite like it, but yeah, it's
But I agree, it feels a bit out of it. Remember, it's going to be 2 out of the 8, so it won't be alone.
Oh, that's nice.
That's nice.
Well, the great British weather has ruined yet another blow dry for me, but never mind. The shoot is wrapped and I'm back home. I'm currently just waiting for my suitcase with all of my bits and pieces to be returned to me. And then I think what we're going to do is head to bed, because tomorrow is Women of the Year Awards. In fact, what I'm going to do is head upstairs and just lay out my outfit. I've got shoes to unbox with you as well, I think. My Emmy London shoes arrived today. These two are playing. They arrived whilst I was down in London. Oh, goodness me, Borsa. And I need to check that the colour red is right to go with the outfit. It looks like we've got 2 boxes from Emmy London. Was not expecting that. Oh, I just love an Emmy London shoe unboxing. Oh. Oh wow! These are not the shoes for the evening, but these are her cashmere shade. Oh wow! These are like a sort of warm taupey colour. You may not be able to get the full effect, but these are absolutely gorgeous. Perfect for with my favourite cashmere set. Oh my goodness, next person. Oh, that colour. Also, we've gone for a slightly lower heel with these as well, which I think I will be a lot more comfortable wearing. Oh, they're gonna look so good with my dress. Let's get this hung up properly. Oh, the skirt, we're gonna give it a bit of a steam tomorrow. Shoes match perfectly. Oh my gosh, this is so good. You can now see the full colour of the outfit in daylight. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to wear it today. But first of all, we have to turn this into a snack. Starting with nails, I have to tell you, changing my nails to like a more neutral colour has been a godsend, because these are so grown out, but nobody knew. This hair, because let's just talk about the hair. Let's start with nails. I've just been icing my face a little bit and I've done my skincare, so that's all like marinating in there. But nails first, then makeup. I haven't even decided on hair yet, so let's go. So for those of you wanting to know, these are the colours that I have. They're basically just a neutral. It's basically just a clear gel. This is 019 Builder in a Bottle, and this is just the clear top coat, which is Extreme Shine, and that is what I have on my nails. Now these desperately need to be done and spruced up. My nails are done, freshly polished, but nice and minimal. Look how lovely they look. I keep seeing burgundy nails and I'm like, oh, maybe I should do burgundy nails. But I just like these so much. Whenever I look at my hands, I'm like, they just look clean and fresh, but also like they go with everything. If I went for burgundy nails, they'd only go with my burgundy outfits. So I'm resisting the temptation at the moment. But now I'm going to sit here for a little bit because Alex is due in an hour and a half. So I'm gonna ice my face a little bit. These are the cloths that I got from Amazon, the little microfiber ones. I use them as face cloths as well. And I use them in the kitchen because they look so lovely. But they are so handy and nice and thick. So it takes a little while for them to like get icy, but then they hold the water really well. Alex is here and she's already taped up my face. So we're gonna do eyes first. She's gonna talk you through what we're doing, but we're thinking like a sultry eye because the dress code is like glamour, obviously. And we want it to complement the red of the dress. So what we're thinking is if we do the eyes first, and then if we think it can take a like bright red lip, then we'll do it. But we don't want to do too much, so we'd rather go bold and powerful on the eyes, than go whole hog with the lips like from the outset. So take it away. No one ever believes you when you pretend like you're camera shy, Alex.
Oh my gosh.
Hi. Right, so I'm just going to apply a really thin slip layer. I always get them in the hollows of my cheeks, and I think it's because my breathing's bad, because that represents the lungs, and I think I don't breathe. I'm quite a like low breather, and I need to take deeper breaths. I always get spots around here when it's that time of the month as well. They're just clearing up because I've like started and I'm through the worst of it.
Oh, this is the exciting part. Right, what are we going to do then colour-wise? I really like to
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's just get your base on.
Yeah.
And then we can...
Yeah. Okay.
Do you want a bit of shim?
What do you mean shim? In the eyes?
Yeah. Do you want your shim?
I'm happy for you to do what you think will look the best with the outfit.
Oh, I picked up this as well. We'll see. Let me just get my colours right.
Yeah. Got lots of time, which is nice.
Right.
Yeah, I literally said that 3 times to me. I'm like, I actually think you might kiss my face at some point.
Your face off. Can you see it?
Yeah. It's like just light, really softening that area.
Oh yeah, you can.
That's really beautiful. Okay, my makeup is done. Alex has absolutely smashed out of the park. We weren't sure whether to go with the red lip, but I actually think it works really, really well. I've gone for like a soft updo because it's been raining all day and I just don't think I should take any chances despite me wanting to show off my new hair. I've got my grandma's earrings on, which always makes me feel like I've got my ish together when I'm on the carpet, and grandma's ring as well. So obviously jacket is destined to stay on. Emmy London shoes that are tonally to match, which works really, really well. Pop you down here, like so. And I'm just so happy that I've gone for a dress that isn't touching the floor because it's so wet outside. Fragrance, you can tell I'm nervous. Need to calm down. My fragrance of the day is Cire Trudon Absolute. This is just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And then for my bag, I've gone for my black Mini Kelly so that the palladium hardware complements the diamonds. The lipstick that I have on is Dior. It's a Ruby Woo lip liner and a Dior lipstick. So Ruby Woo from MAC. And the lipstick I am wearing, oh my goodness me, is Red Smile. So just top that up. And hope I don't get it on my teeth, but it is so pretty. So yeah, skin I feel just looks really lovely. So I'm ready to go. I'm gonna jump in my car now. Really looking forward to it. What a wonderful evening celebrating women. What a treat.
Tanya and the one and only battle act, it's Catherine Ryan!
And I'm so proud of the glamour team across UK, Germany and Spain who have had the privilege to lead for the last 7 years. And also a big thank you to the gorgeous Sam Barry for being such a brilliant global partner, a woman who really has your back every moment. I love you, Sam. Thank you.
Thank you, Deborah Joseph, and the entire team at Glamour UK for honouring my commitment to storytelling. And thank you to each and every woman in this room carrying her own story.
I was 27 the last time I won one of these. I've got 2. Don't do that, don't. So I remember what an exciting time that was for women. We were just on the precipice of the Me Too movement, of body positivity, of age acceptance, and we were embracing people because of what made them different, not in spite of it. And now, 11 years later, we have made so much extraordinary progress. Can you hear me, by the way? Do I have to do what Minnie did? No. Stand like this? No. So, I think we have done so remarkably in so many ways, and tonight is a wonderful example of that. But something a little bit weird is going on, and a lot of us are talking about it privately, but not enough people are speaking about it publicly, and I would like to have that conversation with you just briefly tonight. Because why is heroin chic, non-ironically, on its way back? Why are 20-somethings and teenagers even destroying their skin barriers and saying things like retinol and Botox? And it also does feel a little bit like a lot of us are starting to morph into the same face. I have to fight that. I have to resist that urge myself. With the same eyes, the same nose, the same lips, the same cheekbones, everything the same. We're kind of being programmed and forced to assimilate by society. Yesterday, I watched a literal 8-year-old on TikTok take us through her nighttime skincare regimen. An 8-year-old. It does also beg the question why I watched that full video. I do need to get a job. But it was also reported more seriously that children, girls as young as 4, are now worried about their weight. 4 years old. So we have to do something about this. Now I want to be very clear, I do not disapprove of any choice that anyone wants to make with their own face and body and whatever they choose, however they choose to do it. You should look however you want to look. I think you all look fabulous. I love fashion, I love hair, I love beauty myself, I love to participate within all of this, but I would like to just try to draw the line at pain, suffering, and risking our lives. There are people actually dying for this. And life is just hard enough for women. Why is women's discomfort and harm still so hyper-normalised in every single way? I fear it's because women have been conditioned to live only in the moment and not bother planning for the years beyond our fertility and our perceived fuckability, because we aren't seen as valuable. Nobody has taught us that we need to protect and preserve the rest of our amazing and important lives. We're only supposed to preserve our youth. Boys are encouraged to build their bodies and build their futures and their legacies, while women and girls are starving and injecting and hurting and sometimes literally dying for the fastest possible route to the ever-changing and really fickle beauty standards. I've been here for 4 decades almost. They just come and they go, and they come and they go. Big tits, little tits, big tits, little tits, big tits. It just never ends. And it drives me insane. Because I promise you, from experience and from all of the incredible women I've met of every age, you only get better with age. Growing older, wiser, more confident, opinionated, discerning, powerful, better in bed. And less tolerant of bullshit. And it is a beautiful and it is a sexy thing. And only someone insecure and afraid that they won't be able to rise to the occasion is not going to encourage that in you. It's their problem, it's not our problem. The patriarchy seeks to distract, destroy, and erase us by the time we get older, because we become harder to control, because we become too valuable, and we mustn't find out. Otherwise we might start spending more of our energy on things that can even the playing field, really even the playing field in this world. We might start getting proper sleep. We might eat enough nutrients. We might become too happy in ourselves and too confident and comfortable with who we are. Can you imagine what we could do? We are so amazing. You are so amazing. And so I beg of you, as I stand here with a body that is broken forever because of everything I did to it, everything I chose to do to myself to meet these fickle beauty standards, please do not sell your older lady self short. Don't take her for granted. She is a legend and she deserves protecting. Fill your body with energy and life and joyful experiences. Do not hurt her for some quick fix, for a beauty standard that can and will definitely change again and again and again. Please make sure that your old lady self knows that you were looking out for her while you still could. I'd give anything to go back and make different decisions so that I didn't have to live in the pain that I live in now. Everything I do from this day forward is for the wild, chaotic, and fabulous old woman I hope I'm lucky enough to become one day. Time is a beautiful and brilliant privilege, and I'm so grateful to people like Emma Thompson, Miriam Margolyes, and Maggie Smith for modelling the third act in a way that makes me so excited to get there. I pray that instead of hurting ourselves to bow down to the whims of cowardly misogyny, because that's all it is, we instead let all the decisions that we make now be in order to strengthen and to protect the fabulous women that we will one day become. To the powerful women with so much influence in this room, do it for you, do it for your daughters, do it for their daughters, and please do it for the millions of women who are listening to us and following us online, because we all deserve more. Glamour, thank you for having me. Minnie Driver, I'm madly in love with you, and I'm going to propose to you as soon as I step off the stage. Look directly at your melt, please look away. Deborah, thank you again. And I say, I'm this annoying just because I've made so many mistakes, and I'm so desperate for none of you to ever end up feeling the way that I do, because I love you very much. So thank you for having me. Sorry this was very long.
To be honest, I'm looking in that viewfinder and I don't look as bad as I feel, or as bad as I was going to apologise for looking, because I had a very, very late night. In fact, this is a headache tablet to counteract said late night, because I did not get home until about 3 in the morning. I had so much fun. It was so lovely. There were so many people there that people I hadn't seen in a while, but also people that I really enjoy spending time with. So I spent most of the evening with Alice Living. I saw Grace Beverley. It was wonderful. And there was an after party, but you would have seen from the last clip, I included Jamila Jamil's speech. I hope I'm allowed to do that. I really hope I'm allowed to do that, because I included a clip of it on Instagram and I know that it resonated with so many of you. And so I kind of hope that I'm allowed to share this, because I think it resonated with everyone at the event and her message is so important, and I kind of wanted to help push that out, because I think it's something that we've been discussing on this channel a lot recently, when it comes to aging and how we feel about aging. Even yesterday when I got ready, obviously my outfit is a huge nod to the 1940s, and whenever I do a nod to the 1940s with my outfits, I often get a lot of comments about, oh, you age yourself, you do this, you do that. I think anyone that understands the impact of the 1940s on styles and silhouettes understands that this isn't an aging thing, it's a nod to classic dressing. But it's as if that comment is a derogatory term, getting old is this thing that we should avoid. And you'll know we've been talking about this, but I am so grateful to be getting older, and I really, really hope that I get to live until the age that my grandma is at the moment. My grandma is almost 90. And I truly hope that I get the opportunity to live that long in my life. And I want to make sure that I didn't feel bad for going through the motions of that and aging and getting older. And it's just such a wonderful reminder of that, and what we should be thinking about when it comes to aging, and how we should be thinking about aging and the approach. And when I say this, there's often a misconception where I'm it means that I just should never use skincare or whatever, have Botox ever again. Not at all. I think that doesn't mean you have to just throw yourself in the bin. You can still take pride in your appearance. I think Jamila said it really well in that it's when you're endangering your life and when you're damaging and hurting yourself, that's when it's not okay. As long as you're making a very well-informed choice and decision, and you're not hurting yourself and you're doing it for the right reasons, it's fine. But we've got to the point where people are doing things that are hurting themselves, and children are doing things too young. And I think one of the things that she said that really resonated with me is this like uniformity of beauty. And she said that it was nice to almost hear her say that she had to fight that too, because I often have to fight those thoughts of like, if I just did this, I would look a little bit more like this, and then I'd like fit into that box. And then I have to be like, whoa, Lydia, have a word with yourself. No, don't do that. Don't do that. You don't need to do that. And it's true. There's almost like this cookie cutter mold transpires in so many walks of life, whether that's beauty standards or even down to like how you dress and style and what is perceived as certain things. And I think I constantly have to ask myself, same with how I get ready for events or how I post outfits online, am I doing this to be seen as something, or am I doing this because I really enjoy dressing this way or doing this type of beauty products or whatever? And so it was such a thought-provoking and inspiring event with so many wonderful people there. It was truly one of those moments in my career where I looked around and I was like, wow, 13 years and I am now sat in a room with these women. And for the first time, I think in my life, I didn't allow myself to go, oh my gosh, how are you there? Like, you shouldn't be here. And it was really lovely, really, really lovely. So I had a very, very wonderful evening, and I hope that I'm allowed to share that speech with you so that you can take the wonderful nuggets of information that she shared away as well. But today I am taking it easy. So I've showered, I've applied my Tata Harper body oil because it just makes me feel like I am getting a wonderful hug, and I'm taking it a little bit more chilled. Tomorrow is my launch with Sinead Keary, so I need to plan like what kind of outfit I'm going to be wearing tomorrow. To that, I'm hosting my first ever influencer lunch, and I have just received the finalized guest list, and I'm super excited because there's faces like that I know and love, and then I always, with these events, I always want to have people that I don't know there. I don't ever want events that I put on to almost seem like it's just sort of me moving little random groups of friends around to each brand. No, I really love, first of all, meeting new people and engaging with new people, but also just just not getting too comfortable in my bubble. I love conversation with people that I don't necessarily know, and just having the opportunity to meet new people and new faces in this industry. So really looking forward to it, and I kind of need to decide whether I'm going ivory or black. I feel like ivory is going to be very me for the event. So yes, I think whether I go cami and cashmere jumper and trousers, cashmere jumper and cami, oh, I don't know. I'm going to link my edit with Sinead Keary down below as well if you want to shop it, because it launches tomorrow. And when I tell you her coats, I showed you the coat at the beginning of the video, exquisite, absolutely exquisite. So if you'll allow me to plan my outfit with you, I'm going to get cracking on what I'm going to wear tomorrow so I can wake up refreshed, ready to go to Daphne's. I love Daphne's. Daphne's is one of my favourite restaurants in London. In fact, the first time I ever went there was with Terry de Gunsberg from By Terry. And I remember just sitting with her being like, I can't believe I'm here. Like, Lydia from Watford is sat having lunch with Terry de Gunsberg, the inventor of the touche éclat, in Daphne's in London. This just doesn't happen. It feels very wonderful and very serendipitous to be hosting my first ever lunch there. I'm looking forward to it. So what are we gonna wear? What are we gonna wear? So these are the camis that I have to choose from Sinead Keary that I can wear tomorrow. And I love these. I've shown you these before. They're such classics because they actually are designed to hide your bra straps. So you can clip your bra straps in place underneath this little bit of ribbon here, and it just makes it look so seamless. I love them as well because they're a little bit more demure and covered. So perfect for sort of like styling under jumpers, but also keeping you a little bit more covered is what I would say. Ivory trousers, I could go for sort of an all ivory look if I want to, or I can go for an all black look. I do love a monochromatic look like that, but then we've also got the cashmere with the bow, and I think that's going to look really chic. But then the coats, the coats are the vibe as well. I almost want to add in some colour to it though. I think we're going to go with the ivory, to be honest. I think that's more me, but I could go for a skirt as well. Definitely going to be the ivory. I'm just feeling winter whites at the moment. Ivory, whatever it is, we're doing ivory. Not red today, ivory. Also, just noticed that there was a little stain. I'd obviously like got some makeup on this coat when I wore it the other day, and I've just gone and got one of my shout wipes. These are game changing. Last night in my bag I had a shout wipe. Same now, honestly, like an absolute essential in your little pouch that you put in every bag so that you can make sure that you're always looking pristine. They are an absolute essential in your handbag. I have a little pouch that I keep all of the things that I'll need throughout the day. So if I want to like swap handbags, I've always got my essentials, and in there is like my mints, shout wipes, tampon, a little atomizer of fragrance, a headache tablet, anything like that. All of those things go into a little zip pouch, and it means, you know, I have the like bag organizers. It means that I don't have to sort of take the bag organizer out necessarily. I've just got my pouch that I can swap from bag to bag. It's so good, and you can put anything in there, hand cream, lens cleaner, anything, but these should be in there. This is kind of what I'm thinking for the outfit for tomorrow. These nice trousers with these lower Louboutins because my feet are still very swollen. I'm hoping they would have gone down, but this feels really nice and casual, and I know I'll be warm in this. And then obviously we've got the details of the bow on the back, which I think just looks so lovely, although I've got to get this bow right. Yeah, so I feel like the bow adds a little bit of femininity to it, but it feels quite chic and casual, but still elevated. Obviously I love ivory as a colour, and then obviously with the stunning wool coat over the top, obviously I would have a full face of makeup, but I think this looks really lovely. But I think I'm going to try the cami just in case, but this does feel like a good lunch outfit as well. Oh, this coat is just spectacular. Such a good festive coat as well, because this can be worn casually on a like day-to-day basis, but then it can also be worn elevated with like a more dressy outfit because it's wool, but then it's got the satin buttons. Oh, so pretty. I think this is a little bit smarter, isn't it? Will it look strange? Oh, this is really pretty. This is such a pretty outfit. Oh, it looks lovely with the coat as well. This maybe feels a little bit more event appropriate. Oh yeah, okay, I think this is it. I'm just gonna brave it with my chest out, but I think this is the outfit. I'll link everything down below because it launches when you're watching this. It will already be live, and it is so perfect. So this coat, I'll show you the black as well, because I feel like the black could also be quite anchoring to the outfit. Like a classic wool black coat is essential, absolutely essential. This was the one thing that I felt was like missing, was this more sort of draped, this like, it's almost like a tailored long line blazer coat. This was what I felt I really needed in my wardrobe last year for my outfits. Just super smart, really clean lapels, a little bit of elevation in the buttons. This is an absolute classic in your wardrobe. Oh, she's done so amazingly with the shape and the cut. I feel so honoured to be working with her. What I love is that she really has like vision and knows what it takes to get people talking, and it's so exciting. So I'm really looking forward to being absolutely snatched tomorrow and not looking like this, but I've got my outfit sorted. Perfect. Has made me feel incredibly productive getting my outfit sorted for the morning, and the builders have just left, so I'm going to head in and check on what is going on in the club room. I'm not looking, I'm not turning around yet. Oh wow, oh goodness me. We have 2 full beams fitted. Oh my goodness. So the third one is just being fitted here. So it's going to maybe take a little bit longer just to start the next phase, which will be decorating, because we have decided to upgrade our system. So we have a projector and a cinema screen in here, and we are going to be having them recessed into the ceilings. So we've just found a company that we're going to be hiring to have this just upgraded, so that we've got a nice new system, something that is a bit more seamless in here as well. And yes, so what we'll have to do is cut holes in ceilings and things like that. Ken is coming at the weekend to discuss quantities of paint, but I just don't think I've ever been so happy. So we've got this last beam here going in. Oh my gosh, guys, I can't believe this. I honestly can't believe it. It looks incredible. I am so happy. Oh, what a spectacular finish. And we're going to be able to put Christmas tree lights on there. I might try and find some old like rusty hooks and things like that so we can put Christmas lights on them. It might actually feel more Christmassy in this room. Well, that is me finished up for this vlog. My goodness me, I feel like there's been a bit of everything in here, but I will see you guys in my next video. I'm so looking forward to tomorrow. Everything is linked down below.